Welcome to RV Retirement Redesign. Today we're going to talk about 7 things you need to do before it gets too cold in your RV. And we're going to start right now. Welcome to RV Retirement Redesign, where we are redesigning and redefining. We're redesigning our retirement and redefining RV living, not because we want a cheap way to survive, but because we want to thrive in this new season of life on our terms. It seems like every fall and every spring we do the same things. Get ready for summer and get ready for winter. So these are 7 things that I think are important to do to get ready for winter. So the first one is washing the windows. Now, depending on where you live, you might need to do this more often. But we have a puppy, and when you have a puppy whose nose is always at the windows because she is, Miss Gladys Kravitz when it comes to seeing what's going on in the neighborhood, you're going to have nose prints all over the place. But one of the things that we do use to get ready for winter are some strips that we put in the window sills, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But I don't want to put those in until I've washed the windows. Now, last year we discovered that our windows had these little air holes, and we understand they are there to allow air to escape, to keep condensation down, things like that. However, what we found is that it let an awful lot of cold air in. With all the windows we had, we counted there were 22 of these little holes. So to rectify that situation, Bob took some Reflectix tape, and I encouraged him to paint them black. And of course, we're using them, this is like the second year at least, maybe even the third year, but you can see where some of the black paint is starting to come off, and that's okay. We'll repaint them eventually. But by putting them inside the windowsill here and clicking the windows shut, it kept air from coming in where those holes are. Project number 3 is cleaning the AC screens. Now, granted, you're probably not going to use your air conditioner during the winter. However, having all of that stuff that's inside those filters, and I don't know about where you live, but in Colorado especially, there's probably a lot of allergens in there. So getting them cleaned out is a really smart thing to do. It's not only your AC filters, though, it's also the max air fans and any other fans you might have in your home. So we're looking at the ones here in our kitchen and living room, but remember, we have them in our bedrooms, we have them in the garage. So yes, all of them need to be cleaned. So to clean the screens, basically you can just use a mild soap and water solution. In my case, I put a little bit of Clorox in there because I'm also sanitizing my sink each time. There's something just really refreshing about having a clean living room and especially kitchen. So after the air fans were completely cleaned, then we also put in the insulators. Now these are very easy. You can buy them at a variety of different places. I'm going to put a link to some that I found on Amazon as well. But here's a tip. If you have, like we do, a skylight in the bathroom, don't spend extra money for those really large ones. Just buy 2. A lot of times they'll come in a package of 2. Cut one in half and then pop them into the skylight. Now, like most RV doors, our screen door has to be open before you can shut or move or do anything with the window that is attached to the main door. So every winter, every fall, we have to take the screen out, and in the spring, Bob puts the screen in. So we have a special place we keep that. And yeah, last year we forgot where it was. We bought new stuff. This year we're going to remember. And then we take out the window that we put in. Now, if you notice, our window was put in so that it slides down rather than up. That way we can peek out the top. And it's worked really great. Now, this one's gotten a little bit older, so Bob did put an extra screw in it to make it stay where it's supposed to. So that's all coming out. And then one of the things that we DIY'd was an insert that goes into the window. And basically, this is a piece of Reflectix that I used a piece of cardboard to find the size of the window, covered it with material, and there you go. I actually even used sewing glue rather than sewing it because I was that lazy, yeah. Anyway, this works really great in keeping the cold air out, and I do have more information about that on our website. Now, our seventh idea is to insulate any unused windows. For example, this is the bathroom in our garage, and we don't use it much in the winter. It's very cold back there, so we insulate the window, and you'll even notice that Bob put a label on there, bathroom top, bathroom bottom, whatever. These are actually double layered as well with Reflectix. And then we just close the window and nobody even knows it. So the back of the garage in particular, all three of the windows back there, we cover those. We cover our bedroom window and our hallway window. So if you like these tips and you did find them helpful, would you do me a favor and like and subscribe? That tells me that these are working for you and we'll keep making more videos for you. So do what you need to do to keep safe and warm this winter, and we'll see you next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We so appreciate your support.